Ever been on a phone call with your mother जहां बातें तो बड़े प्यार से स्वीटली शुरू होती हैं, लेकिन 1 घंटे के बाद you're wondering यार मैं अब अपनी लाइफ का बाकी काम कर लूं? Hey guys, my name is Sucharita. This is Film Companion. You are watching Not a Movie Review, and right now I am not going to be reviewing Notebook. Set in mid to late 2000s, for a reason we will come to later, Notebook is a story of 2 school teachers, one of whom falls in love with the other without ever having met her. लेकिन उसकी personal diary पढ़ ली है उतना काफी है. Sounds creepy? It is. The movie is called Notebook because she writes her diary in a notebook. Cool, I can get on board with that, so maybe try to keep the rest of the film like this, only on point. If you look at the story, it's kind of a sweet little premise. 2 people in love with the idea of love, both hurt in previous relationships, find solace in a concept, in someone who doesn't really exist, kind of like Lunchbox. Will they ever meet? Is this love meant to be? वैसे very convenient ना that both of them are traditionally good looking people कि अगर नोटबुक नहीं भी मिली होती तो लव स्टोरी का स्कोप वैसे भी था. The credit of this story though does not go to the film's makers because it's a remake of the 2014 Thai film Teacher's Diary. And also if you've seen the trailer, you know the movie, 90% of it is in there. So like I always say, get to the point faster. The male lead is so problematic. A man in love with a woman he's never met, ठीक है, one can romanticize that. उसको प्यार के concept से प्यार है, like I said. But the man getting mad at the woman who he's never met because he reaches a point in her diary where she talks about leaving the school क्योंकि उसको अपने boyfriend से love marriage करनी है. डायरी आग में फेंक दी बंदे ने, इतना गुस्सा. If the leading man of your film is psychotic like this, you have to show him as being crazy and in the wrong. कि इसने ऐसे किया, सही नहीं किया. Secondly, such little time is spent on the leading lady and creating a proper character arc for her कि her personal conflict built up over a considerable amount of time is resolved so abruptly and conveniently, it's almost lazy. Lazy also accurately describes the tattoo she's been given, a star drawn on her hand with what seems like ballpoint pen with an equally half-hearted backstory ki tattoo kyun. Speaking of half-hearted, now let's come to why this movie is set in a time where the hero uses a Nokia 6600. Because it's in Kashmir. Though the tragic exodus of Kashmiri Pandits in the 90s is randomly thrown in to be used as a backstory which literally has no relevance to the love story the movie promises. Manipulative hai. Lekin wo bhi without any conviction. This film goes on for so long and the characters are so monotonous, drab and perfect that when in the second half, it randomly pivots to another tragic backstory. I didn't know which direction I was supposed to go and who are we with? किसके साथ sympathy है हमारी? Actually ना problem ही है. Screenplay writer, cinematographer, editor और director. इन सब की vision and understanding of the characters, the story all seems super disjointed from each other. For instance, एक काफी मजेदार scene है first half में where the hero Kabir catches his then girlfriend cheating on him, following her in a rickshaw, his auto driver being the only person in the world who knows कि यहाँ चल क्या रहा है. It's a wonderful moment of male bonding. 2 unknown strangers in the night who might never see each other again, joined together in such an intimate moment. तू मेरा भाई है. शायद इस इंटेंशन से स्क्रीन राइटर दाराव फारूकी ने ये सीन लिखा था. लेकिन if the whole goddamn time, about probably 15 to 20 minutes it must have taken him to chase her, I'm assuming, सोनू निगम का unbearable अच्छा सिल्ला दिया तूने मेरे प्यार का फुल ब्लास्ट पे रेडियो पे बस चले ही जा रहा है कि ऑडियंस को ठीक से समझाओ यहाँ लव में धोखा हुआ है. तो ये इंटरप्रिटेशन शायद किसी और का है. एंड देन दिस सेंसिटिव लेड सीन एंड्स विद रैंडम हैंड टू हैंड कॉम्बैट सीक्वेंस आउट ऑफ कैरेक्टर फॉर द कैरेक्टर क्योंकि बॉडी और मूव्स दिखाना है, डेब्यू फिल्म है. तो ये विजन किसका है? Maybe I'm entirely wrong. Maybe this mishmash of emotion, symbolism, action all comes from the same mind. If so, why? एक अच्छी पोटेंशियल वाली फिल्म को रैंडमली फिल्मी बनाना हो तो सलमान खान का गाना डाल दो. Remember this? Nobody knows what the future holds for us. Let's give it our best. Oh, Jana, 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 ooh, baby. हाँ, उस वाली फिल्म में तो वैसे कोई पोटेंशियल नहीं थी and this song is not as bad but it's still not good. It kills me that Salman Khan singing songs is a legit thing now. Newcomer Zaheer Iqbal as Kabir has stunning green eyes and a constantly stunned face. An amazing lack of expression makes him look perplexed throughout the film, perfectly mirroring my thoughts about what life has come to. Pranutan Bahl as Firdaus is sweet, likable and tries harder than Zaheer Iqbal, but the acting performance is still too stiff and unnatural for it to be taken very seriously. Credit where it's due, Manoj Kumar Khatoi's cinematography stays away from the cliche Kashmir one expects, Haseen Wadiya Khula Asman. It manages to capture the dreary blues of the sky reflected in the water and deep green of the lily leaves floating pretty but aimlessly away from most human interference. DI work by Prime Focus is top-notch and adds to the story the feel director Nitin Kakkar tries to evoke. लेकिन eventually शारे भाशमी और पायल अशर के dialogues like this one
शायद ये जगह इतनी दूर है कि यहाँ उम्मीद को पहुँचने में भी वक्त लगेगा
only make you feel bored. So on a scale of 1 to 10, Notebook is 7 kids in the school where these two teach are the absolute highlight of the movie. ऐसे रोजी रोजी cheeks, कश्मीरी accent सुन के ना smile आनी है उनकी life पे film बनाओ वो देखेंगे. Lots of movies coming out this week. Pokemon की तरह we've tried to catch them all. Subscribe to Film Companion and find out. मेरे खुद के 2 वीडियोस हैं इस हफ्ते. हाँ हिंदी में रिव्यू देखने का मन है तो वो भी हमारे पास Film Companion हिंदी को सब्सक्राइब कर लो.